No, I think the Fed will stay on hold. It's very clear that they don't want to rock the boat, in my opinion. And, you know, going into next year, I would actually expect is perhaps too strong a word at this point, but I would hope that they would also signal a willingness to not tighten too much in case the slowdown that we are seeing now proves somewhat stronger than expected.
How likely do you think that is, Mikio?
Well, you know, our base case is fairly positive, but still the fact is that we are seeing markets have relatively weak momentum. Earnings are very good on the one hand. They're actually one of the best quarters, if not the best quarters, depending on the measure that you use, in many, many years. And yet, even though we have strong earnings, the market is not gaining momentum, and we have some of the economic data in the US and as well in Europe being still positive, but showing some slowdown. So that suggests the market is a little bit skeptical. So if we don't get an improvement in the macroeconomic data going forward, then I think the Fed will be forced to backtrack. So we will have to see. This is a tricky phase where the sentiment because of the trade war affected the markets, and the markets may start to affect the real economy. So I think a little bit of caution is warranted here.
And thinking about what's happening next in terms of the geopolitical situation as well, you mentioned the markets remaining skeptical. Are they right to remain skeptical when it comes to what's going to really come out of this U.S.-North Korea summit this summer? Because even if they agree to denuclearize, the details still need to be worked out.
Yes, absolutely. And also, you know, denuclearization is easier said than done. I think the market is right to be cautious here, even though, of course, this is a very positive development that opens up a lot of new opportunities as well. But more broadly speaking, I think, you know, if you take a step back and you look at the entire process of how we got here, before the current phase of lots of presidents holding hands, that includes, you know, Francis Macron with Donald Trump and also the two Korean leaders, we had an escalation of words, and a lot of tweets. So I think the market is basically pricing in a higher level of uncertainty in possible outcomes. The outcomes could be very good, such as indeed a permanent peace and denuclearization in an agreement on North Korea, or they could be also very bad, such as going back to the belligerent situation that we had before after trying, which you know, is not a very pretty prospect.
Hey everybody, it's Hadley Gamble from our new CNBC Middle East Bureau in Abu Dhabi. Thanks for stopping by. Now to watch more, you can try one of the videos that just popped up on your screen. And don't forget to subscribe.